Hello everyone, this is Grand Arena Season 33, Round 9. It's the final round of 3v3. As you can see, our skill rating is 2759, pretty far above the skill rating needed for Chromium 1. Even if we take a loss today, I think we stay in it. They do move the boundaries, but they don't typically seem to move by much, although I haven't really looked at it in too much detail. If you've been watching these videos in order, you'll notice I didn't record one for the last round, and that's because, as I'll show you, we just got absolutely hammered before it even started. He had a big account, 2 GLs, lots of stuff, 7 million, Star Killer, and he was fighting, he had Executor as well, and yeah, he was attacking and full clearing every single round from what I could see. He was playing well, he was a good player, and to be honest it just felt like a bit of a waste of time. I couldn't see a strategy where I could possibly beat him. He's in no guild. I wonder if he's a returning player and he's just dropped down that far. I'll show you the board, but he completely full cleared me, except for Executor, but he places Executor on defense, I assume. And what I did is I just went in and did some testing against General Skywalker. So you can see I got 7 battles there. I threw in like Emphas Nest to start. I wanted to see if she'd be a non-Rex version of the team. And she didn't. She kind of got close to killing 5s. I think if the clones were like gear 12 and there was no Rex in there, she might actually stand a shot. Although I don't know how she'd do on the 1v1. I did put in Watt as well. And then I just messed around with CLS and Bad Batch. But yeah, I wasn't taking this one seriously. Just thought, we'll take the loss. He had JML down bottom. He one-shot everything else of mine. So even if I got through that JML, probably wasn't going to be in a one-shot. Probably just going to end up as a loss. I've got no off-meta counters for Executor. He didn't even try mine, did he? No. Means I'm pretty much 100% certain he's got it on defense. Because yeah, he seems to be a very good player. And I guess that's just kind of the new Grand Arena system. You're expected to go kind of 50% win rate, and sometimes you're just going to run into these accounts if you keep climbing high enough that you're not going to be able to beat. So let's have a look at today's. You can see we've got 54 minutes left. I left this one quite late. I wanted to see if he would attack. It would be nice to go 2-1 this week, kind of get as far as we can into Aurodium, so when we inevitably start taking losses, maybe we don't quite fall back down to Aurodium 5. But he has got SLKR, JML gear 12, and obviously the requirements. So CLS in there, JTR, obviously Jedi Knight Luke. He's got the Revens, got Wampa Omicron, got Bosk in there, Padme. And that's about it, to be honest. It does seem a bit light for a 6.1 million account. Mostly just got the requirements relic, it seems, with a few others kind of sprinkled in there. Quite a bit of gear 12, and I think that's what's really padding out his roster. We got a Darth Malak at gear 9, Qui-Gon Omi. So I mean, he's gearing good characters. And then we'll have a look at his ships quickly. And he's just got Negotiator for those premium capital ships, and also Finalizer. So if he does attack, I've got my Executor on defense, it's 4 stars. I do believe he's got the Echelon, yep, he's got an Echelon 6-star. That should be fine against my pilots. My BAM's not relict, and obviously my Executor only 4-star. I think a 6-star Echelon would probably be fine against that if he knows the counter. So I think he can full clear me. He might struggle a bit on gas depending on what he brings. His only level 6 is this one. Yeah, Retribution for 3 turns. And they gain Tenacity up when you dispel any buffs. So, buffs or debuffs. So that Datacron there just seems like a direct call out to the Vader Datacron. It's pretty much saying stop soloing SLKR with Vaders if you pop that Datacron on, and it seems he's running it, at least in his squad arena team. Don't know how to pronounce his name. Phelan Lacer? Let's go with that. And he is in the guild Owen and Baru's Barbecue Shack. A little bit dark. But let's get into this one. 51 minutes. I think my videos are typically about that long. He's done one attack. He's taken out my geos. Okay, so not sure what he's going for there. I don't know if he just got a quick attack in and he's going to try again later. Yep, there it is, the SLKR. First Order Stormtrooper and Officer. That's going to be tough. I'm not sure I can beat that. The only chance I really have is Vader Datacron. And with the locked Retribution buff, I think we're just going to end up dying. But we'll see. Obviously we've got quite a bit we can throw at it. Because if we don't get through that bottom wall, then there's not actually that many character teams out. There's a Padme. And there's a TIE Pilot Omi. And a pretty good Hux First Order team. Alright. Let's go deal with this SLKR. If we can't get through, then we'll just try and kill everything else as efficiently as possible. Again, I don't know what he's going to do, if he's going to show up or not. We'll probably see the results by the end of this video, realistically. Okay, so I don't want to take Vader lead in here. So I'll have to do this manually. So let's take in Crew for the pre-taunt, Vader for the damage, and Kenobi to take some of the Retribution hits. I mean, my Padme squad that I bring in 3v3 is just awful. Yeah, if you watched a couple weeks back, I couldn't get through some geos with it, so it really doesn't do much without Jedi Knight Anakin in there. So I'm thinking maybe use Kenobi, throw in Mace or Plo, one of my leftover Galactic Republics for that Padme team. And I think the strategy here is I would usually Force Crush on the two side characters and then Basic on SLKR to keep my Termio loop going. But I'm going to get Retribution. He's going to attack every time, which is going to be pretty rough. So Kenobi will soak up some of those hits. I don't know how many he can take from SLKR. Probably not many in this team. He won't be gaining any like protection up or anything. So once Kenobi dies, I don't know how much damage I will have done on SLKR. I guess I can start moving my basics over to Fost. And when I take the counters from Fost, he can call SLKR to assist, but I believe SLKR has to make kills on his turn to force us to not be able to revive. If I'm correct, I'm not sure where this is. It can't be under leadership, can it? Must be in this one. Yeah, enemies defeated during his turn can't be revived. So if it's a First Order Stormtrooper counter, he could counter, hit my Vader, call SLKR to assist, and even if he kills him, he'll get the revive. So I think we'll try that. And then we can try Imperial Troopers after, although with the counter attacks, I think we're just going to get absolutely destroyed unless SLKR is like 50% health or something. Yeah, this is probably going to have to be it. So, what am I doing again? Basicing on SLKR until Kenobi dies. Alright, let's go. Okay, he pokes. There we go. Alright, so we're going to go straight into Merciless. Going to Force Crush. Basic. Oh jeez. Force Crush. basic. Okay, there goes Kenobi. Question is, can I take one SLKR counter? Or do I not risk it? That's probably a bit risky, isn't it? So we're going to start with a Force Crush on SLKR, basic on Fost. Okay. And then a Force Crush over here. And then again the same, Force Crush, basic on Fost, Force Crush here. Now, do I want to just throw the Saber? I can probably get one more. Okay, hopefully this works. Perfect. Wow, that Datacron was pretty horrible. 62. I don't even care about the burners there. They were never going to be good. Alright. I guess we just have to take down this this bottom side now before we go up top. Can probably Padme or nest this Padme. In fact, I might do that now. Yeah, it's probably worth it, isn't it? So let's see what potency Padme has. 63%, she's got no added potency, so my nest will completely cover that with her tenacity. Does Kenobi just have no base potency? He doesn't, does he? I don't even know if he has any. Does he have any debuffs? Not sure. And then Ahsoka. Gear 12 Ahsoka is actually quite nice for me, I think, here. She's got 26%. Does she do anything? I don't think she does anything. Alright, so I think I'm just going to throw in Emphas Nest on her own. Shouldn't have any problems. Let me just check her tenacity quickly. Yeah, 166%. That should cover everyone. Is it worth me putting the Datacron on? I think I'd like to save it, to be honest. Padme at Relic 1. Ahsoka Gear 12. This should be safe, right? Yeah, I'm going to have to go in, otherwise I'm going to start running out of time. Okay, resisted, perfect. Sure, let's just get some debuffs out there. Yeah, she's not hitting me very hard. Okay, let's keep just ramping up our crit damage, ramping up our health steal. Okay, counter attack there, perfect. Another counter attack. Sure. Ooh, wow, that's a big hit. Yeah, let's just hit a bit of Padme. Okay, they're getting lots of buffs, that's good. That's what we want to see. I want us to just keep ramping. Let's just start taking away some of Padme's actual protection. Nope, not having any of it there. Let's have another go. There we go. That's alright, I don't mind her getting the bonus protection, it's just taking away that protection that she can't recover. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So I think next time I get an opening, I'm just going to try and do a big hit on Padme. Like now. Perfect. There we go, Ahsoka's pretty much dead. Ahsoka's dead. It's just me versus Kenobi. This shouldn't be a problem. Evaded. Did he have foresight? I didn't even check. But perfect. 58 banners. Alright, it's nice when you can take a solo character in and get rid of a team that, I mean, wasn't the best, but would definitely offer some problems, I think. Okay, JTR. I never really have a dedicated counter to JTR. I don't really know what to take in. My instinct is to take in maybe Boba Fett. I'm not sure Bosk works here. I know that Captain Han is the veteran Han, that's it. His AoE can do a decent amount of damage. Healing immunity on Bosk can be quite annoying. So I think I'm going to try this Boba Fett team. Hopefully we can get through them. Okay, we go first. Let's see if we can ability block Vet Han. Perfect. Oh, Jesus. That was pretty brutal. Let's try and get a stun over here. There we go. Okay, big rocket on Vet Han. Yeah. Alright. Just us versus JTR. Oh, she dodged that one. She cleanses herself, doesn't she? What do I want to do here? I kind of want to wait for her to get some buffs that I can dispel. Even if she kills Boba, we'll get around to that second life. She doesn't really do much damage on her own, does she? God, her ability block's quite annoying. There we go, she stole some banners from Dengar. Okay, let's just kill her. God, that was painful. Every time, foresight just popping up. Alright, horrible banners again. Really terrible. But not sure what else to take there, to be honest. So here, I guess I've got to find a use for that Padme team. Maybe Bastila works here, actually. What team's worse, the Padme team or the Bastila team? I'm not actually sure. So I can do Padme, Ahsoka. Surely Ahsoka will do enough damage. And they get Retribution. So that should give us enough stacks of courage, right? Who else have I got? Where's Plo? Could put Plo in there. But maybe just Mace. I don't think he's needed that much in Qui-Gon. I don't see any really hard teams up top that need this in particular. Yeah, I'm going to hope this works. The Koth team is not a good team, I'm just acknowledging that this Padme team is pretty awful. So let's see how much damage we do to Koth. Okay, a decent amount. See if we can get mission out. Not even close. Alright. 10 stacks. That is pretty good. Let's give that a go. Okay, we got the stun. That's good. Let's call Padme to assist. Okay, this is going pretty well so far. Let's just get you out of here. let's call the Ahsoka to assist, get the bonus protection. 10 stacks, almost there. There we go, Shatterpoint. This reworked mace is really quite an excellent character. 56, okay. Again, this really hasn't been particularly banner efficient so far. But in 3v3, I generally feel like getting through teams just seems to be... Oh wow, he's left a bad back wall. Yeah, getting through teams is probably the priority. At least for a smaller account punching up. I just want to see that Mon Mothma lineup. Yeah, it's Wedge and Biggs. It's always Wedge and Biggs, isn't it? They never have like Kyle. At least in Chromium. Right, hardest team here. Probably Hux. TIE Pilot Omi is good, but I don't think it's that great with Phasma. Oh, and I've got my Imperial Troopers. I guess I could just use them here. That seems pretty reasonable. Shakti and the Troopers probably up here. Oh, I've also got Qui-Gon. This is tricky. I mean, they all probably work, right? How long do we have left? Just make sure I'm giving myself the right amount of time. 34 minutes. Yeah, right, we're looking okay. But I probably need to be quick-ish. So, yeah, hardest team, almost certainly Hux. Will I have any problems with Imperial Troopers? Obviously I have to hit Kylo first. And that's kind of annoying. And then Red Trooper will get a bonus turn. And they also counterattack, right? Under Hux lead. So maybe I do just use Qui-Gon here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to use Qui-Gon. I can always clean up as well. If Qui-Gon doesn't work, that's fine. We'll bring in a low gear character as well. Ideally, I'd like Jedi Knight Anakin not to get the 2-turn stun. That would be pretty brutal. Alright, let's go. The day when I can put Qui-Gon on defense will be great. Okay, there's the 2-turn stun. Amazing. Let's get a Dispel. Does he give turn meter? Yeah, perfect. Let's just give turn meter because... Oh, we can't gain Turbio because it's Hux. Of course. Okay, 1x. Alright. It's not amazing, but it's also not too bad. What does this do? Yeah, I kind of want to get countered, so maybe Jedi Knight Anakin goes. Never mind, he didn't go. Alright, who do I want to attack here? Realistically, Kylo probably doesn't do much on his own, does he? No. Alright, bad banners again, but we took out the team. Alright, next one's TIE Pilot Omi. They gain advantage to start. So, I mean, Shakti doesn't mind going second. So maybe we just bring in Shakti here. And we can give him extra armor, health, steal, protection. That seems pretty reasonable. I think this will be okay. We still went first, even after they had plus 100 speed. That's interesting. Okay, so I think I'm just going to call the mass assist. And I can either pass the turn to Echo, but he's almost got a turn anyway. So I think I'll just give speed up to Shaq. Don't think it matters that much. Okay, we're going to pass the turret over. We're going to miss there, but then we'll hit with the turret. Okay, Shakti should get a turn now. Perfect. And we're going to heal up Echo. Alright, they're doing pretty well actually, Jesus. Okay, get advantage off him. Oh wait, he wants you to take advantage of him, doesn't he? Oh, we might lose this. Okay, let's pass the turn to Echo. There we go, he's out. Okay. Now the Omicron's out, this is going to be, I think, a lot easier. But that got really dicey. Without that Datacron, we might have lost there. Okay, just get offense up. There we go. 54. Let's have a look at what he's placed in ships. Negotiator with a tank that won't taunt. An Executrix with a kind of Geo lineup and a TIE bomber. To be honest, those look like his best ships on defense. I think if we get through all of this in the next 30 minutes, which should be fine, I don't think he'll be able to get through my ships. Okay, let's take in troopers here. My best other team, and my best remaining team for that matter. Give them the Grit Cron. And let's just go in here, I'm not going to check speeds. Biggs will gain 100% turn meter when we crit him, I think, right? Yeah, I think that's how he works. You know what, let's just mass assist on him, and hopefully he doesn't actually take a turn. One more, there we go. Yeah, that was easy. Just got my Dark Trooper to Relic 7, so you'll see that in the next round of 5v5 in about a week. Okay, we're looking good here. I'd say this Beskar Mando is probably going to be the most annoying. So what other team do we have to take this out? Bosk Bounty Hunters, is that a reasonable team to take in? Probably. I think we should be fine. Realistically, Beskar Mando's not doing anything. It's the ability to withstand all my damage is probably going to be the biggest problem. Sure, we'll do the mass assist over here. And we'll mass assist on Bam. Can we get days on him? Perfect. He's there we go. He's not done his, wow, that was painful. Damage immunity. Oh, I guess he does birds first, doesn't he? On defense at least. Okay, come on, almost there. Oh, who do I want to kill? Realistically, Beskar is probably still the most annoying. So let's go after Queel next. Probably the weakest now. He should do some decent damage. Yeah, they're just going to be annoying and heal each other. And this is really testament to how survivable Queel and IG are. Obviously this isn't a high damage team or anything, but they can just sit there on their own and not go down to, you know, a Relic's Bosk. Granted, he's a Bosk, so he's not going to be doing much damage, but Who should I kill? Probably just IG. He does the most like AoE damage. That's pretty annoying. Let's try and get the recovery. Let's try and inflict debuff so we get more protection recovery there. Yeah, let's try that again. Not quite. 56. Okay. Well, that still was absolutely fine. I think with 25 minutes left, he's probably not attacking, is he? Shall we use EP Mara Jade here? That seems pretty reasonable. Let's go and look at this. Alright, straight to Mara. We'll get a stun on Wicket. He's probably like the most annoying character on this team. Like, sure, Paplu will taunt, but Wicket will actually do some reasonable-ish damage. I probably should have gone somewhere else to spread the shocks, give more Termia to Pulps. There we go, now we got all the shocks out. Don't really want to fracture right now. Just going to stun Chief Chirper, he's got a bit more turn meter. And we'll hit Chirper, we'll hit Paplu, and now we'll take Wicket's turn meter. Perfect. Now we'll just try and go after Paplu. Try and get them down all at roughly the same time. There we go, 57 banners. Alright, one more team, and then we'll look at ships. I think Iden did so well last week against Phoenix that we'll just send Iden in again. They've got their counterattacks with Kanan. This is probably going to be a similar story to last week, except they were relicked, weren't they? So this should be really easy. Maybe should have stunned Ezra. That's probably okay. Let's go after Ezra now. Get the bubble up. Sure, we'll get the taunt up. And oh, it's just basic, this will kill him. Go after Hera. Get more Mass Assist Hero. Wow. I mean, it's Phoenix, but still. Nice to see how strong Iden really is. You know, when you compare like similar gear levels to obviously one of the worst teams in the game. In fact, probably the worst team in the game. But you know, when they came out, they weren't too bad. In fact, they were pretty good. So it's just crazy to see how much the game's moved on in a course of a few years, where the new team coming out, obviously Iden's just one character, but she propels her team to pretty significant levels. Right, I've got to get into these quickly. I don't see why Malevolence should fail here, but it's failed so many times on me now without a proper Hyena Bomber that I can't say I trust it. But here we go. We're going to try again. And I'm also going to give myself Plow. So yeah, the Hyena Bomber's coming, but it's just taking a while. Okay, try and get buff immunity on Jedi Anakin. Excellent. Just gonna do a basic here. That's absolutely fine. Unending Loyalty is fine here. want to leave the buzz droids on Jedi Anakin. We're going to go after 5s now. Yeah, let's get a stun here. Yeah, we won't take away the buzz droids. There we go. That's Jedi Anakin out of the mix. And I think Hyena Bomber now. Let's get the buzz droids out. And sure, we'll hit him with 3 buzz droids so he doesn't lose them. Again, hit him one more time, he's already out. Okay, she cleansed herself. She's giving herself retribution. Let's just go over on Sarge. Oh wow, he was there, yeah. Okay, we'll get buzz droids. Nice banner stripping. I might just try and get the stun, to be honest. Her counterattacks are probably the most annoying thing here. There we go, kill with the 4-star hyena. 63 banners. I really hope I don't regret putting Plo in that team now. It's really hard for me to gauge the relative strengths of the fleets I'm using and the fleets on defense. Because if you're looking like Kyber, people place pretty much the same defenses, or the best version of a fleet on defense. But down in Chromium, you just get people putting, whatever this fleet is. I don't know how powerful it is. It's obviously not very strong, but the fleet I'm bringing also is not very strong. So it is kind of a bit more of a guessing game, I think, down here. Oh, I guess we'll put this in reinforcements. I know I could be saving ships, but realistically, if this doesn't work, then I don't think my leftovers are working, and I don't think any ships I save are going to be worth it. So let's try this. Negotiator 3-attacker lineup is actually very good. It's probably what I'll use if I bring the Negotiator on offense anyway. I would just like to have a 7-star tank in reinforcements so I can bring them out. So I'm probably just going to try and put the offense down on Spy. There we go. And I think I'm just going to try and chip away at the TIE Bomber. Okay, that was a lot of damage. Not much I can do here, but I'm going to try the mass assist, get some dazes out. Big hit. Perfect. That's TIE Bomber already gone. My pilots are, decently high relics. Jedi Anakin 6, Ahsoka 5, 5's 7, I think. So, what does he do on reinforce? Just taunts. Sure, we'll actually do the AoE. We'll call him and do the AoE. Hopefully he kills Sunfac. Perfect. I think Spy dodged. This can't be evaded. Great. 15-13. That's all one-shots. They're not very clean. I don't think he's coming through in 17 minutes to clear any of this up, so I'm going to call this one a win. It looks like you'll be seeing us in Aurodium next season for 5v5. I'm very much looking forward to 5v5. Definitely prefer it to 3v3. Should have 1 per relics. Might have Savage, not for the first week for sure, but maybe in the second week Savage coming around. So we should have some options for solos, and I think we're really going to need those. We're not going to have the teams required. I'm already putting down, you see my 5v5 defenses. They're already pretty bad in Chromium, and I'm going to have to add an extra, I'm not sure how many teams I have to add actually. Is it 2? I think I have to add 2 more. Already Ewoks and Phoenix. So it's very likely I'll be putting some Gear 1s on the back wall. Or, another Gear 8 team without synergy at all. Just to try and fill up spaces. But we'll work that out when we come to it. And thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.